Sports faithfuls, morning to you, because we are set. We are here again with the usual. What is the usual on RockSport? It is the latest and the very best in the world of sport. I remain myself, James Edafe.
And of course, my name is Sanusi Lateef. This is what we do Mondays to Friday. Nothing but the best for solid 15 minutes. And we're here to give you another exciting episode of your number one sports show on radio, RockSport, on your spot, RockSport 101.9 FM. And James, we hit the ground running. I will start from the world of tennis. Nick Kyrgios is in trouble, and that is because he has been banned for 8 weeks and also fined $25,000 by ATP. Australian Nick Kyrgios has been banned for 8 tournament weeks and fined $25,000 for his behavior, including a lack of best effort during last week's Shanghai Masters. During the Shanghai Masters, at a point in time, his serve was actually played to him, and without the ball even getting to him, he walked off, and now he has find himself in trouble for doing that, because he has been fined out because of that. And from him, he's saying that he's apologizing for his behavior. He said it's not so good for him that his season is ending this way, but he said for him, he just his body just gave out physically and mentally. So for him, that is what is going to be happening to him. He was playing against Mr. Shefrev in the Shanghai Masters, and he lost that game 6-3, 6-1, and that was what he did by the time he discovered that he was already losing.
Well, it means that if you're an athlete, you better watch it either on or off the court, on or off the field of play, because people are indeed watching. Well, talking about tennis from the home front, before now, Sanusi, we have been clamoring here that the days when Nigeria was still ruling the tennis world in Africa is no longer there. But there is this young Nigerian doing wonderfully well now, talking about tennis, not only in Nigeria, but as well as Africa. Wildcard Clifford Enesorogbe on Monday continued from where he stopped in the first leg of the 2016 Governors Cup Lagos Tennis, as he caused the first major upset on the second leg of the men's singles event against the 7th seeded player Benin Alex Clergo, 6-4, 6-3 in the first round of the event at the Lagos Tennis Club, Unikon, to the delight of the home fans. Congratulations to him. At least we have something to share about this morning, talking about tennis in Nigeria.
Something to cheer about, and still talking about other sports. Before we take you to football stories, I want to tell you that, yesterday we told you that the daughter of former world champion, US athlete Tyson Gay was killed during a shootout in Kentucky. But now, the follow-up story is that police have been able to arrest 3 people in connection with that death, and the 3 of them have been charged for the fatal shooting of Trinity Gay, the daughter of Tyson Gay. Trinity Gay, 15, died after being shot in the neck and amid an exchange of gunfire between 2 parked vehicles at a restaurant in Lexington, Kentucky. So now they've arrested 3 of them. One of them is 38-year-old with his son who is 19, and the other one has also been arrested. So 3 of them are going to be facing charges for being suspected to be involved in the killing and shooting of Tyson Gay's daughter, that is Trinity Gay.
Well, from there we'll take you to football stories this morning. Sanusi, do you remember Dosu Joseph talking about the Atlanta Olympic Games of football event where Nigeria came back with a gold medal? But this morning is indeed advising, encouraging, as well as talking to Nigerian Vincent Yama, the most capped player for Nigeria. Dosu Joseph has warned France-based goalkeeper Vincent Yama not to reverse his decision to retire from international football, saying he could regret it for the rest of his life if he decides to go back or to indeed bow to pressure. He may have himself to blame at the end of it all. Yamamo's cap footballer retired from the national team in October last year after falling out with the then Super Eagles coach. He added that it is up to Vincent Yama to decide if he wants to return to the Eagles. To me, he better rather watch it. it is better for him to focus more on his club career, rather than going back to be the keeper of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That, Enyama, you better watch it. If you bow to pressure, you may later regret it. You see Joseph talking to Vincent Yama this morning.
Yeah, and from an experienced person, and from one goalkeeper, I will take you to another goalkeeper. One happened to be a former goalkeeper, and of course, the other is a current goalkeeper of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And their names, the name of the two of them started with E, and we are talking about Ikechukwu Esinwa. And ahead of the cracker with Algeria at the Uyo Township Stadium, the news broke over the weekend that Nigeria goalkeeper, Super Eagles goalkeeper Ikechukwu Esinwa has hired a personal trainer ahead of that particular cracker against Algeria, and according to him, he has decided to do that so that he can be in top shape for the clash with Algeria, because the Nigeria Professional Football League season is on break, and of course he wants to be fit and to be in top shape. So James, I tell you, that's a very good one. You know that I think these are things we need in Nigerian football, for our players to be proactive, for our players to really behave like true professionals, and that is the best you can get from any professional. He felt the season is on break. His colleagues in Europe, they are playing currently, so definitely you can't compare a player that is not playing and somebody that is in his off season. So for him, he wants to compete, and of course he has done something that will enable him to compete favorably by the time the camp opens ahead of the match with Algeria.
Well, going extra mile to achieve success to me is good right now for not only him as well as for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, because the last competition that a lot of Nigerians are waiting eagerly to be part of is Russia 2018. If we are able to beat Algeria, then we will be sitting comfortably well on that log, looking at our group.
At least that's 6 points in the kit.
And we go straight to domestic football this morning, and straight to Lafia, talking about Nasarawa United Football Club. Someone is indeed talking this morning, looking at the Lafia Township Stadium, saying that 90% completed. Nasarawa United chairman Danware Isaac has excluded confidence that his solid miners will play all their matches for next season in their own turf, unlike the just concluded season. And he's saying that fans should expect more from the club. And from there, we take you to Rivers United. Rivers United boss is indeed talking ahead of 2017 CAF Champions League this morning. Rivers United boss Stanley Eguma has revealed that the pride of Rivers are confident that the team will make a great impact in 2017 CAF Champions League.
I'm still talking about the local league tragedy struck on Sunday. But the news broke yesterday morning after we finished the program, and the tragedy is the fact that as one of the shooting stars player, their energetic defender Isu Joseph was shot dead in his hometown in Bayelsa. That is not a very good one. One of what a lot of people remembered him for is scoring a late minute goal against that club that James just talked about, Nasarawa United, and it was part of Shooting Stars fight to escape relegation, where he was caught up with bullets, and of course that was what led to his death on his way to the hospital. May so continue to rest in perfect peace.
And Swan, in a statement, stated that the tragedy, the passing away of this star defender, is a great loss, not only to the club as well as to Nigeria.
I'm telling you, a very great loss, and it's just quite unfortunate. The season is over, and he just went home to go and enjoy himself. But unfortunately, I don't know, it was his life was cut short in his prime.
May his gentle soul rest in perfect.
Well, before we go to Europe, James, we need to talk about the fact that two players of the under-17 squad of the female team of Nigeria Flamingos, Rashidat Ajibade and of course Katri Kenneth, has been invited to the under-20 squad. And of course, Mikel Obi is saying that the hard work of Victor Moses is what is paying off for him now with the great form that he is for at Chelsea Football Club currently.
Well, in England yesterday, Super Monday, the match and the historical match between the two clubs of Liverpool as well as Manchester United ended goalless. And series of matches will be coming up later tonight in the UEFA Champions League. Playoffs matches will be played. Real Madrid at home doing well in the Spanish La Liga against
group matches, James.
Yeah, group matches rather against Legend Warsaw, as well as CSK Moscow will be home in Russia against Monaco. Lyon take on Juve. Bayern take on Tottenham. These are some of the important matches that will be coming up in the UEFA Champions League later this evening.
Yeah, that is those are the matches that you can watch out for in the UEFA Champions League later tonight. Tomorrow there will also be matches, so we serve you fixtures of those matches that will be coming up in the UEFA Champions League tomorrow. And of course, a lot of Manchester United fans are complaining about Pogba, that for them is not it doesn't want the amount that they used to buy him, because after that draw yesterday, a lot of them were disappointed and they felt that this is not quality for the kind of money that was paid. So on that note, we are saying that buys on the program, and like I used to tell you, no matter how short, no matter how brief, no matter how little, always and always rock your body with sport. My name is Sanusi Lateef. Do you have a great day, and of course the best of the day.
Also from me, James Edafe. Remain sporty and bye for now.